Greetings everyone and welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a general spread for the collective. Today I'm going to be doing a general reading. I don't know what it's about. They just told me to do a general spread. I'm going to begin the reading though with this for this reading with the Law of Oracle cards to get the overall energy. So let's see why they want me to do this message. I will pick up on some more zodiacs later today. But for now, they want me to do a general spread for the collective. So let's see what comes out in this reading. Take what resonates and leave what does not. If it's not your story, don't try to force anything to fit, okay? So let's see what this message is going to be about. If y'all can hear a dog in the background barking, please forgive my background. I am dog sitting for a friend. And yeah, she's not happy about being in her cage right now, so I hope I can get through this reading without her interrupting me. All right. At the bottom, we have balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges, is the overall energy. Lord have mercy. Why is she making all that noise? Give me a second. Let me go check. Hurry up. I apologize. I don't know what's wrong with this dog. We just got her last night and she is just whining just to get some attention. She wants to play right now. Everybody's busy. So I'm sorry about the interruption and leaving you guys waiting for so long. Give me a second to get back into this energy, Holy Spirit. What's the message for the collective? For this reading, make it very clear. Don't know if the dog being the issue has anything to do with this reading, may or may not be, but yeah, she's a bit much. All right. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So the last few readings I've done, collective readings, we're talking about releasing your emotions or balancing out your emotions, because sometimes our emotions can make us have a distorted perception of something. And in order for you to see things more clearly, you have to let go of the resentment, all right? Whatever that means for you, take it how it resonates, okay? So what's the message for the highest good? Make it clear. Can I get just a couple of cards for this reading? I don't know, I'm kind of hearing that was the message. So let's see if anything comes out from this deck. Manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. This card says, wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. We got 2 cards. All right. And at the bottom, we have sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. And new beginnings. New adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. And I saw passion when I was in here earlier on the shuffle. So here's what I'm getting, right? There has been some type of ending. Something didn't work out. Something didn't come together. Something is off, whatever it is, right? In your love life, it feels like. So there was a sacred union. that was supposed to be honored and treasured between both parties. But somebody kind of like rushed into something else, and that threw off the course of this relationship. But whatever this was that happened in this connection was supposed to create an opportunity for someone here to release resentment or to learn how to balance their emotions or even tap into their emotions. So there was a lesson to be learned in this sacred union. There was a need for both parties to understand the purpose of the relationship. The purpose of the relationship wasn't necessarily to be in union with each other, but to be in union with yourself, right? And once you become balanced within yourself, then you can manifest a sacred connection with somebody else. So I feel like, there's a new beginning coming in for somebody because it's like now you understand this connection better. Now you understand why this connection ended the way it ended, or you're starting to accept that it ended a certain way because it had to, right? You understood why it ended. But with that being said, there's still some anger and resentment towards the other person because unlike you are able to learn the lesson in this experience with this person. And it was supposed to be a miracle that was manifesting that would manifest between two people when it comes to union. But one person was able to balance out their emotions within this connection with this person. The other person was not able to balance out their emotions within this connection with the other person. And you had to end up leaving a situation, or there had to be an ending to this connection between two people because one person was ready to move forward on their journey for a new beginning, and one person was still kind of stuck in their past, right? So there had to be a separation between the two of you in order to bring the both of you back together. So I hope that made sense. Okay, we're going to get some tarot. See what comes out. All right. There's also a caution for you to wait and not to rush into anything. Let nature take its course. Don't know if you're about to start something new with somebody else, or if you're being rushed into something new with somebody else. Somebody could be trying to rush you into doing something new or something different or something else. But before you decide to rush into this new beginning or into this new relationship, allow nature to take its course, all right? Let it manifest naturally, okay? Don't try to force anything to fit, all right? Take your time to get to know the situation better, okay, before you rush into something else. Take your time. Also, take time to yourself to get to know yourself better, okay? Something like that. So it's like now that you're in separation or now that you're in isolation by yourself, this is the time for you to take time with yourself to get to know yourself better so you can manifest that kind of love you deserve, or manifest your heart's desire, okay? Something like just wait. Let's see what this is. I feel like that's going to be like a Knight of Pentacles in reverse, or the Two of Swords reverse. I'm not sure. Nine of Cups at the bottom. All right. Two of Cups, first card out. Manifest miracles. Sacred connection. What else? Take what resonates. Three of Cups flew all the way over there. Don't know if you can see it on camera, but the Three of Cups flew out and it landed above the cards. And the Empress. What else going on here? Is this the Five of Cups? King of Swords. Wow. Wow. The Ace of Cups. Eight of Pentacles. It's everything I just said. This was a sacred union between two counterparts, right? Or it would have been a sacred union between two counterparts. However, one counterpart decided not to move forward on this journey with you, and the other counterpart decided to invest in themselves or love themselves more. So it's like the divine feminine had a masculine energy that was waiting for I'm hearing a lot. They were waiting for. So whoever this masculine is to the Empress energy, or this person is to the Empress energy in the King of Swords reverse, this person wanted you to wait for them. They didn't want you to release them and move on without them. This person wanted you to wait for them, or they want you to still wait for them. They don't want you to rush into something else. They don't want you to find a new connection with somebody else. They don't want you to come into union with somebody else. So this person kind of wants you to stop and wait for them. They don't want you to have this new beginning with somebody else. So it's like whoever this person is to this Empress energy, this person you were supposed to have a sacred connection with, or you had a sacred connection with or union with in the past, this person decided to put you on the back burner, and they decided to explore other options. And it's like when they decided to explore these other options, one of these other options they pursued kind of like got them to invest with them instead of with you. But this person was supposed to learn from this experience, not commit to a new relationship. They were not supposed to rush into something else with a new person. This person was supposed to learn their spiritual lessons or learn some type of lesson from this experience. So this person that took action towards another connection wasn't supposed to take action towards that connection. They were supposed to learn something from that experience, gain something from that experience. And this knowledge they would have received from this situation would have given them an opportunity to learn how to love themselves. But they didn't learn that lesson with this third party. They only learned how to love themselves in the Nine of Cups energy in a selfish way. It's like they felt like they were the most important person in the connection. It's like they wanted to have a certain position in the relationship. They wanted to be viewed a certain way by their person. And I feel like with the Empress, whomever this person is, they were not able to disguise themselves as somebody else. They had to be their authentic selves in order to be in union with themselves and with this Empress. So this is somebody hiding behind a false mask or a false image. And in order for this person to be in a sacred union with this Empress, they had to learn how to love themselves. But they had some kind of anger that they were still attached to that happened from someone in their life that caused this person to feel this way when it comes to love. So it's like somebody could have broke this person's heart a long time ago, and they never healed from that broken heart. Instead of healing from that, I should say, they decided to bury their emotions or hide their feelings about how it made them feel, and they just chose to no longer be emotionally invested in anything else. So if that doesn't make sense, this person went through a heartbreaking experience before in their past, and they were supposed to release that pain from that connection so they can be open to receive this love when it came in. But because they had unhealed trauma, or they had an unhealed heart chakra, or their heart wasn't completely healed from a past relationship, they didn't learn how to love themselves. So now it's like when they get with new people, they don't want to give their all to a relationship. They don't want to emotionally invest in a relationship. They rather work on other things or build like on the other things. It wasn't a relationship based out of love they chose. It was a relationship based out of something else. It wasn't that this person loved this other person more than you. It was more of something else that caused them to choose them instead, or turn away from this spiritual journey with you. They chose a different path, and that's why this, okay, and something said look at the bottom of the deck. So here we are. The Empress had to close out a cycle with the Emperor, and the Emperor had to close out a cycle with somebody else. This Empress still had some kind of connection with somebody else, and this person was supposed to wrap up this cycle in order for you guys to be together in this lifetime. And it feels like this Emperor was not able to wrap up this cycle with this other person, and they continued this cycle with you. So it's like they were supposed to do right by you, but they were not able to do so. So they wanted you to keep waiting for them or staying with them while they figured another way to, to be with, like, hold on, this person is like trying to cloud my, make this message make no sense. But whomever this emperor is to the empress, right? They were supposed to close out a karmic cycle with somebody else from a past life. They did not close out before. This was their chance to do it this lifetime and have this sacred union with their empress. But because this masculine wasn't able to close out this cycle with this third party, the empress had to close out this cycle with them in order to be successful on her journey moving forward. Otherwise, the empress would have stayed stuck in this karmic cycle with this masculine because the empress knew this person was her emperor energy, but this emperor didn't know who he was. So instead of him recognizing himself as an emperor, he acted like a king of swords in reverse, very arrogant, very, very, just very mean and very like controlling, very dominant, very insecure. This is somebody who thinks they knows it all and knows nothing, right? So they had some lessons to learn about themselves, which they did not learn. They did not learn those lessons about themselves. They did not step into their emperor energy. They were supposed to take this trip or this journey with you, Empress, but they were not able to pass their spiritual test. And their spiritual test was to end a cycle with a third party this lifetime to be in union with you. All right. Hope that makes sense. But you still get a new beginning. You still can manifest somebody else if you choose to do so. You don't have to keep waiting for this person to come back with an offer of love. If you choose to move forward, you will find somebody else or you'll find somebody new. But if you choose to wait for this person, for them to wrap up this cycle, that's going to be your decision to make. I feel like you are in hermit mode right now, trying to figure out what to do about the situation. But yeah, the bottom line to this message, I'm going to wrap it up real quick. The emperor was supposed to wrap up a cycle with the third party, and they didn't this lifetime. This is a past life relationship they were in before, and that's what caused you guys to be in separation again this time. They made the same choice this time they made before. They were supposed to wrap that cycle up and choose to be with you, but they chose not to, and they ended up investing with somebody else, somebody who they now want to get away from to be with you. But in order for them to come back into you and with you, they have to close out this cycle first. All right, that's what they have to do in order for this to work. They have to wrap up this cycle first, okay, that they're in with somebody else. So yeah, that's the message. Anything else? And that's the judgment. So the Empress under judgment, right? And there's the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. There's a third party energy here. And this is somebody's message. So this person can't come back into union with this Empress until they close out this cycle first. Once they close out this cycle and then work on themselves, then you guys may have a chance to be together again. Maybe next lifetime for some, or maybe this lifetime for others. It depends on what choice this person decides to make. But the thing is, your ancestors don't want you to keep waiting for this masculine to choose to wrap up this karmic cycle. They want you to choose to love yourself and move on from this situation and manifest you somebody else or manifest something new. You don't have to wait for this person to close out this cycle to find true love. You can still manifest some love with somebody else. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to stay in this limbo position. It doesn't matter how. For some of y'all still in this energy because you're still mad with this person for not seeing their worth or recognizing who you were or recognizing themselves. And it's like, if they would just realize who they are, then they can see everything clearly and we can be together again. But they don't see it that way yet, or they're still learning to see themselves that way. They still have a ways to go before they reach that level. So it's like, while you're waiting for them to reach that level of success on their journey to be with you in union, you're sitting back wasting time and you're not living your own life. You're in the house in hermit mode. So here's the thing. Okay. And they're getting a little bit upset. I'm getting this energy from your spirit guides, right? They're getting upset with the Empress because the Empress is just sitting around instead of enjoying her life, waiting for this person to come back in. And it's like your spirit guides don't want you to just sit around the house waiting for this person to come back in. They want you to enjoy your life while you're waiting. They want you to do things that you like to do by yourself or with other people. Don't waste your time sitting in the house, not doing anything with yourself because you're waiting for this person. If they're going to come in, they're going to come in, whether you wait or not wait. They don't want you to wait, just sit around and wait for this person to come in. They want you to start living your life again, doing things for yourself, taking yourself out on a date or spending time with other people, getting to know new people. This connection, if it's really a sacred union, And if this person wraps this cycle up with this person they're with, then you guys can come back into union. But there's no way you're going to be able to come back together with this person as long as they're still dealing with somebody else. That's the message. And Spirit doesn't want you to keep waiting for this person to come in. They want you to go out and enjoy your life. Okay? Do things with yourself or with other people that'll make you happy, like bring you some kind of excitement, because you've been sitting around for so long waiting for this person. You haven't been living your life. You've been wasting your time waiting for this person. It's time for you to take action towards your future and live your life. And there's the Knight of Wands. Because this person can go either way. This could go either way. They could choose to end this cycle, or they can choose to stay where they are. But instead of you waiting for them to decide what they want to do with their life, it's best for you to move on with yours. Okay? That's what I'm getting. And that's my yes card. Okay? So, yeah, they have some more learning to do. This is a twin flame connection. There will be balance between the two of you, but it won't happen until this person wraps up this cycle they're in with somebody else. That's the message. All right? Let's wrap this up so I can get back to my signs. Yeah, this is somebody who's very inconsistent, very in and out, very hot and cold. They do have feelings for you. Their feelings are real. They do want to be with you in this connection, but they have to learn the spiritual lesson first. They have to close out this cycle they've been stuck in since a past life for some. But for some of them in this life, they've been with this person for too long. They have to walk away from this karmic cycle. Let your friends help you. Ask and accept help from others. Ask for and accept support from others. It's like they're trying to get this person to do the right thing and get back on the right path so you guys can work things out. But this person is taking forever to make up their mind about wrapping up some kind of cycle, forgiving and learning, and in reverse. So as you release and heal the past, you'll experience more love in your present moments. That's your message. So it's like you can't enjoy your life right now or have fun with or do other things with your life right now because you still have this resentment within your heart towards this person for not seeing your worth or for not choosing you instead. And you still have some kind of anger towards this person, or you still feel some type of way towards this person. And you have to release those emotions and that resentment you still may feel about the person or the situation and let it go in order for you to find peace and balance within yourself again. So it's like this is keeping you stuck in your own way, keeping you from being able to get out of this energy because there's some unresolved issues you still have that you haven't been able to express. And those feelings and emotions are buried within you, and it's making you feel some type of way towards them. So I'm trying to help you understand, in order for you to be at peace or free or move on without any further delays in your life or any more blockages on your path, you have to release this person and heal from this. I want to say your heart is still broken about whatever happened. You're still not over completely healed from this person moving away from this connection with you. You still have some resentment that you need to release to be able to be free from this situation and forgive and learn. So they're saying forgive and learn. Forgive and learn. In the beginning, you two were destined to be together. But like I said, this was a past life relationship that carried over into this lifetime. This person, this lifetime, was supposed to end a karmic relationship they had before they met you in the past life. In this lifetime, they were supposed to end that cycle and be with you in union. They didn't learn their spiritual lesson. They didn't learn how to forgive themselves. They still blame other people for all of their past trauma. They don't know how to forgive and let go of resentment, or you don't. Somebody here doesn't know how to release that pain. I don't know. Anything else? Forgiving and learning is required for you to be able to heal and move on from this and be successful, okay? Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance on top of the Ace of Cups and sacred union. Reconciliation at the bottom. This could be the one. And children in reverse. So this person has to mature and grow up. They have to go through their spiritual lessons. They have to learn how to love themselves. They have to choose themselves over everything else. They have to stop giving to situations that don't serve a purpose. They have to release this pain and heart they've been feeling for a very long time, or that was done to them as a child or by somebody else. And it's like when they got their heart broken before by somebody else, they never got over that. They never healed from that. So now they choose not to fall in love deeply with anybody. And with you, they couldn't help themselves. The connection was so strong, they couldn't fight their feelings for you. And so when they start to feel these true feelings for you, it kind of scared them away from this connection, because that would mean they would feel the same heartache they felt before. So you triggered them, and when you triggered them, they couldn't handle the pressure. They couldn't deal with their emotions. So they ran away from this connection with you and chose somebody who didn't require any change, or that would accept them as they were. So that's why they kind of ran off from this connection with you, to try to find somebody else that didn't require them to heal or to learn anything from this journey. Like, this was a person that was going to teach them how to be able to, grow up, but they didn't learn that lesson. They still acted the same way. They still played you for somebody else in this lifetime, and they were supposed to wrap this shit up and express their true feelings for you. They were being guided to make the romantic gesture to be with you, to express their love for you, but they kept running from their feelings for you, hiding behind a false mask, living a fake ass life with somebody else, or somebody who's unlike you, who doesn't require any change, but just accepts them as they are and allows them to do whatever they want. So they rather live like that than to live holy and sacred, or whatever you want to call it. And it's like they chose a very like chaotic lifestyle. And that's what they're used to. So that's what they chase after. That's what they rather do than be with somebody who forces them to change, or, forces them to heal. They have to heal in order to be in union with you. If they don't do the inner work and they don't heal, then you guys can't be together, because it's only going to make you, it's only going to drain you. It's going to drain you more. Like, it's not going to give you the love you deserve. Like, you can choose to go back if you want, is what I'm getting. But you can't pour into this person and expect for them to pour back into you. And if you pour everything you have into them and you're not getting anything poured back into you, it's going to leave you with nothing in the end. Like, nothing's going to be left for yourself. So they don't want you to have to go through that again. You've done that before. Like, you gave this person everything they needed to be able to do what they needed to do, but they wasn't able to see past their own illusions. Let's get some Kipper. I ain't trying to stretch this out, but they still giving me, like, I guess, more detail. But it's up to them at this point to, and there it is. They have to wrap up this cycle with this person. They're also in the false mask in themselves, wearing a false mask themselves. So in their reality, they're an emperor energy. In their reality, they're the boss of their life. In their reality, they control everything and everybody. But in the real world, where they really are, they're not in control of anything. Nothing that they think they have control over is in their power. Everything they once had power over, they've lost. So it's like now they're starting to realize that all this shit was an illusion. It wasn't real. Now they see that it wasn't real. Nothing they had with this person was real. It was all based on lies and illusions. It was based on material things. It wasn't based in love. And they miss that. They want that. They need that, but they can't get that until they wrap up this cycle with this person, or in this karmic cycle they're in. And they think about you a lot. So it's almost like they can't even stop thinking about you now that they know the truth. Now they know what they got to do. You're the only thing that they think about now is how to get back to you, so they can express to you how they really feel. Now they kind of understand the assignment. Now they kind of see the truth about something. Now they're thinking about leaving the situation behind, but they don't want to lose out on something. They want to bring something with them when they come. So I feel like they're trying to fight to keep something for themselves and not leave with nothing. That's why they're not leaving. So it's like they don't want to leave with nothing. They don't want to come back to you empty-handed. So they don't want to leave whatever this is with nothing to offer. They want to bring you something of value. But what they want to bring you, they feel like it'll like make them more confident in themselves. They don't have the confidence in themselves to come towards you because I feel like they don't have anything to really offer you financially. And they feel like if they can't offer you financial support, that you may still choose somebody else. So this has something to do with their finances. They don't have some kind of financial security anymore, or they're not financially stable anymore. This person took everything they had, or they will take everything they have if they leave them. So it's almost like they're staying with this person to keep their current lifestyle going. To walk away from this person, their whole life will change. They will lose everything. So they still haven't learned the lesson here. They still don't understand the assignment. This is not about money. This is not about like success. This person doesn't want to give up something to be with you financially. Even though they love you and they want to be with you romantically, financially doesn't make sense to them to walk away from a connection where they're making a lot of money or they have more support, financial support, than it is to be with you. So they still feel like it's better to stay in a relationship they're in order for them to be financially secure and stable. So it's like they don't want to give up this false connection with this false person because they don't want to lose their stability. So yeah, they're still not learning their lesson here. They're still not learning the lesson, but they're going to end up losing it anyway. And it's going to all come back to you. So I don't know. This person got like a lot of issues. Their main concern, though, is money. And without money, they don't feel important. They don't feel worthy. They don't feel good enough. So if they don't have that to validate them, they feel worthless. They feel like they don't have anything. And in order for them to keep what they have to stay where they are to maintain that image. But if they leave that behind, they won't be able to present themselves that way to anybody. Everybody will see them for who they truly are. And they don't want to ruin their reputation or lose the support of their family or their friends or their job. They don't want to look bad in the sight of, they care about what people think about them. That's their problem. This person cares too much about what people think about them. So it's all about their image and maintaining a certain image that they care more about than this connection with you, sadly, but that's true. They feel like where they are now, they get a lot of respect. They get a lot of recognition. They get a lot of attention. People want to work with them and do things for them. But without this false mask and if people knew they were really not this person in real life, they wouldn't want to work with them anymore. And they would lose business or connections or certain situations that cause them to lose money. So they don't want to lose that. Something like that. I don't fucking know. But they're low vibrational. This is someone who's very superficial, charm and puffed up self-esteem, and very deceitful with shallow emotions. We just said this person has emotional trauma they need to release and and heal from, that they're not doing the work to do. So they have no emotional capacity to love you. It's like their emotions are completely turned off. They're not even into romantic partnerships. They rather work with people who can bring them in money or who can build businesses or start this person's all about the money. They only care about their image. They don't care about their feelings and shit like that. And when they think about their feelings, it makes them upset because it drives them to want to be with you. But at the same time, they think about what they got to give up to do so. And they change their mind and go back to that situation or stay where they are. So they're going back and forth with their decision to move forward. And it's time for you to move on and stop waiting, is what I'm getting, and start living your life. And that's what I'm getting. So I hope this helps. Spirit is saying very soon, decide what you want so that it comes to you now. I'm addicted to sex and one night stands. This person may have a sex addiction. They may date a lot of people. They don't want to give up their player lifestyle. So for some of y'all, it's not about just money. It's about their options when it comes to loves. They don't want to give up their player lifestyle to be with one person. They're not a one woman man or like to be with one person at a time. They like to have many options. So even though they got these strong feelings for you and they know you are their true love, they don't want to give up their lifestyle to be with you in this lifetime. They want to keep living the life they created for themselves, which is all an illusion, which is all fake and phony and based on nothing tangible. It's all for nothing, I'm hearing. So yeah, Spirit don't want you to be in the house in hermit mode any longer. They want you to get up, put on some clothes, do your hair, put on some makeup, get your hair cut, buy some new clothes, get you a new ride, whatever this is, and go out and enjoy your life and start living again. Because this person may never find their way back to you, sadly, because of their own addictions, all right, under attack. All right. And they have an STD. So there's that. All right. That can be a spiritual demon. It can be anything. But that's another reason why you need to go ahead and move on with your life. This person isn't even safe for you to love. It's not safe for you to love this person. This person has a lot of spiritual attachments to them. Demonic spirits. The Hierophant, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. This person wants to come in with an offer, but you can't accept this offer. And they have to leave this other commitment behind to bring you in this offer. If they come in any other way, then don't trust this offer, is what I'm hearing. Stay optimistic about your love life. And there's that Six of Wands. You will be receiving someone new that will bring in a better offer, all right, than this person. And you'll be able to move on. So I'm over it. The same cards want to repeat itself. We had the Chariot reverse in the beginning. Now it's in the upright. And we also got the Six of Wands again. So this is going to be a new offer of commitment from a new counterpart, a new soulmate, somebody who is ready for union, not somebody who wants to play games with you and be in out of your life. This is somebody brand new, all right? And unfortunately for this person from your past, because they don't know how to be honest with themselves, they can't be honest with you either. They're still in this low vibrational energy, still chasing after the bag or other women or other men, whatever this is. They're spiritually unclean to you. They have some kind of spiritual demon attached to them energetically, or some kind of like disease or some kind of bad health as well. This person's not in good health. They have contracted some kind of STD, whether it's sexually or spiritually. All right, take it how it resonates. You and this person are no longer a vibrational match to each other. All right, that's why you're receiving this new soulmate. Okay, because you and this person are no longer vibrationally matching. All right. I feel like I'm going to see bad health or the death card. We got the House. This is a whole new version of you. Yeah, you're high honor. You're well known in the spiritual realm. You have a high ranking position as well. You're also being divinely guided to move on from this situation and rebuild your life. Because this is you getting a chance to rebuild your life the way you always wanted to be, with somebody else or by yourself, whatever you decide to do. But this is your new beginning. This is your chance to have a new beginning for yourself. Whether this person comes with you or not, it's not the issue. It's more about you receiving what you deserve going forward. No more one-sided relationships. No more in and out energy. No more low vibrational connections. No more bad relationships. This is all based on how you move forward. Moving forward, I don't feel like you're going to be dealing with people like this person or other people like this. You're going to be meeting new people who are in alignment with them, with their higher purpose or themselves. And these connections will bring you more satisfaction, more joy, more stability, more comfort, more peace. So there's better connections out there for you to make with other people. And unfortunately, some of these past people have to just go. They did not want to take this spiritual bath with you. And look, and there it is. This is a new journey for you, divine feminine. But you have to choose this path for yourself, and you have to accept something for what it is. And you have to be able to forgive this person for what they did to you or how they made you feel. You have to forgive this person. Forgiveness is not for them, it's for you. Okay, it's going to help you move on. Okay, whether you get the apology you always needed or the closure you need or not, you still need to find a way to make peace with this and move on. All right, is what I'm getting. This could have been avoided. This could have been done a different way, but everybody has free will to choose their own destiny. This person chose a lifestyle of sex, lust, and money, drugs, and other things, and they chose to live and they're under judgment. Like, I don't know. This is what I'm getting. Your blessings are coming in, though. So, high-level witchcraft, I tell you, this person has a demon attached to them spiritually. Oh, wow. So, here's the thing. And I'm going to end it. I promise I'm going to end it. Last thing I'm going to say about this masculine. They are with the Jezebel spirit. And this masculine has an Ahab spirit. So they are married in the spiritual realm to each other. They were married to each other in the past life. In this lifetime, the emperor was supposed to break free from the Jezebel spirit, but they are still attached to that spirit energetically. So that's why spirit is moving you away from this person and bringing you somebody new. Because this person is married to a Jezebel spirit, or they're dealing with a Jezebel spirit. And a Jezebel spirit is not easy to like break free from. Once she has control over you, it's hard to free yourself from that energy. You have to be delivered. Like you have to have like a spiritual deliverance. Like you have to have a priest or a evangelist, somebody who is in the deliverance ministry to deliver you from this kind of energy. This has to be done by fasting, by prayer, by isolation. Like the way you get rid of this spirit takes a lot of work. It's not an easy spirit to free yourself from. And I feel like this masculine is in bondage to a Jezebel spirit. And in order for him to be free from it, he has to go through a spiritual awakening and a cleansing and a deep purge to release the emotions attached to this spirit in order to be free from this person. And I feel like they have a way to control this person to keep them bound together. So your person has to find the strength to do this on his own or their own. And it's like they're getting help from spirit to do the work they need to do, or they're being shown what work they need to do, but they're just not accepting that and doing the work to do what they need to do. So they're under judgment for that. All right. Let's get some affirmations and wrap this up. This was a lot, but yeah, this is a Jezebel spirit and it operates out of control, not love. I told you this was a loveless marriage, a loveless relationship. It's not based out of love at all. This is a high level demon spirit, narcissistic energy, emotionally blackmail, witchcraft. So your person is being emotionally blackmailed by this demonic spirit. And that's how this demonic spirit controls his masculine's energy. That's why this masculine chooses the same kind of people in the same energy so they can have this. I can't. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. They're showing me like this person may not survive through this because they are trying to break free, but the more they try to get free, the more the spirit pulls on them energetically or draws them back in. So it gets harder each time they try to walk away. It's not easy to break free from some type of curse like this. This requires spiritual guidance, spiritual counsel, spiritual work to be done to free yourself from this kind of energy. So let's see, what's the outcome for this masculine? Is this masculine going to survive this or do this lifetime? Is this going to happen or not? Can I get a closing message? The Three of Wands in reverse. I don't know. That's like a no to me. They tired of waiting for this person to end this cycle too. But that's the only way this is going to end. They have to end this connection with this Jezebel spirit and break free from this relationship or detach from this energy in order to be able to get through this. I don't know. There it is. I'm hearing choose a new path. They had to choose a new spiritual path. They have to choose to take this spiritual path. They have to choose this spiritual path. It's like without any spiritual guidance or any spiritual knowledge or wisdom, this person is kind of clueless and in the dark. They have no idea what they're dealing with. It's like they don't even know the depths of this situation. They don't even see it for what it is. They're so far gone or so far off the beaten path that it's hard for the spirit teams, it's hard for their spirit guides to redirect them back to the right path. It's like they have no clue whatsoever what they're doing with their life. They have no clue what's really going on and why they're this way. They still haven't figured things out yet. They still think that they're in a good relationship, or they still think that this connection is going to go somewhere, but they don't have a clue where this is going. They are so lost and so confused. They have no idea what they're doing, where they're going. Like they just don't have a clue. They don't have any kind of clue. The other fool is going this way and this fool is going that way. They made a foolish decision to leap into this connection because they rushed into it without thinking about it first, and they got themselves in a bad situation. They took the wrong course. They took the wrong action. They went towards the wrong thing. They thought it was going to bring them 10 of cups energy, but it didn't. This could also be family that is under the same illusion spell. This person was also manipulated by their family. Somebody in their family did something to them, and the family member is still a part of this person's life. This person doesn't suspect that it's the person. What the fuck? It's almost like this person doesn't know who this is that's doing this to them, but it could be a family member that's doing this to this person. This is a generational curse as well. Somebody was supposed to break this generational curse on their family bloodline, but they didn't. So this masculine was supposed to be the one in their family to break this curse on the family bloodline, but they couldn't do it. They gave in to this energy as well. So basically, this Jezebel spirit was a curse on this person's family bloodlines, and it was passed down to everybody in their family. They were supposed to be the one to break free from this curse, but they also got captured by this energy as well. So they stay in the same cycle with everybody else. They didn't close out this cycle. So nobody in their family bloodline has been able to defeat this energy. And that's why it keeps growing and keeps coming back, because nobody has defeated this energy in this person's family. They were chosen to do the work to do that, but they chose not to. So yeah, they got caught up with this same spirit as well. So I don't know. I don't know. All I can tell you is this Knight of Wands in reverse is the same Knight of Wands in the other spread that was supposed to end this cycle with this Jezebel spirit. But this is also a demonic spirit that has been passed down through their family bloodline, and they were supposed to be the one to end the cycle or to break the cycle, but they chose not to. They got caught up in some kind of situation themselves with the same spirit that attacked everybody else. So it's like they couldn't defeat this energy. They couldn't bring balance back into the situation. They couldn't defeat this devil, is what they want to tell me. This don't make no sense. Six of Swords. Can I get an overall closing message? Because I'm confused as hell right now. The heck on it. There it is. So yeah, under heavy spell work by this energy. This is a higher level witch. So the karmic they're with is a Jezebel. The person they chose to be with is a Jezebel. So they are married in the spirit to a Jezebel spirit. This Jezebel spirit has been passed down from family to family to family. This is a bloodline generational curse on their family, all right? So your person was supposed to be the one to break this cycle with this demon spirit, but they also got captured by this spirit as well. So they're now also being controlled and manipulated by the same spirit. So they were not able to defeat this energy. They became one with this person by committing themselves to this connection. Something like that. I don't know. And that's why they're under judgment. Thief in reverse. They got caught up in the same cycle. Yeah, this is the Jezebel spirit. She is the narcissistic energy. She's the one that has all the power, all the control, even the money. She influences this person with money, operates out of control, not love, or out of contract, not love. So they're in some kind of spiritual contract or a spiritual connection with somebody else right now. And it's a Jezebel spirit that's attached to this person. So the STD may not be a sexual disease, which I think it is, but it also represents a demon spirit attached to this masculine. And that's why you have to move on. Because, yeah, that was a lot. I hope that made sense. Any closing advice from the angels to wrap this up? I hope this made sense, y'all. So no is the answer. Conditions are not favorable right now. So wait or look into another option and ask the angels to help guide you and comfort you. So your angels are trying to comfort you because they know this is not an easy decision for you to make, or it wasn't for you to make. They understand that it was hard for you to let go, but it was for your own good, because this person that you were connected to was also connected to somebody else that had an attachment on them that transferred that spirit to your masculine that would have transferred that spirit onto you. So to protect you from receiving the same karma or the same judgment or the same disease or the same spirit that's on them, they separated you guys from when they got to a certain point, and they put you in isolation, and they did the same for this person, but they just wouldn't stay They wouldn't stay put. It's like they're telling me they put them in timeout and then they'll get up and they'll run off. Like every time they try to sit this person down and make them go within and do the work, they would find a way to get out of it. They would choose not to do it and they would go back to that situation or get called back into that other situation with this other person. And it kept being a back and forth thing, and they had to end it so that you can move on and stop dealing with this person who kept you so confused. So it's like, yeah, you may be upset with him or her for not seeing the truth or not listening to their intuition or to you about the situation, because you tried to warn them that this was not a good person, that this was a Jezebel spirit, whatever you told them. They didn't believe you. They thought you were just jealous and was lying to them about it because you didn't want them to be with this person, whatever. And they ignored your advice or their intuition. So yeah, you can't really blame yourself for this. If you were trying to blame yourself for this was not your fault. This was something they had to do on their own, and they still haven't found the strength to do it. It feels like they're still caught up in some kind of karmic cycle with this person, and they will be stuck there until they realize that it's a cycle that needs to end. Like they won't come out of it until they end this cycle. I'm done. I'm out of breath. This was a lot. That was a lot. I hope I didn't confuse nobody. It was just the downloads, and there's another card away. If y'all don't wait before you take action or meditate to get answers like they're telling you to do, and trust your intuition about this person and move on from the situation and be more assertive about your healing journey, if you don't stop waiting for this person and be more assertive when it comes to your life, like pour this love back into yourself and stop waiting for this person to take action towards you. They are going the other way. They are on a different path. They are low vibrational. They are not in alignment with their higher self. They have no spiritual knowledge or gifts, no discernment, no common sense for some. They're just stuck in la la land, living in the fantasy world they created, and they're afraid to let it go. And that's what they choose to do. Okay. And at this point, it's up for you. It's up to you to choose what you want to do moving forward. Wait more, stay here and wait longer, or move on. Spirit is saying the conditions are not favorable right now, to look for other options and ask for help if you need it. Okay. Because some of y'all still confused on which way to go or how to move on or how to release the resentment or how to heal from this. You have help all around you. All you got to do is ask and you shall be given. It's the message. I hope this helps. I hope I wasn't too much confusing you too much, but this was a lot to break through, because like I said, this person really wants you to wait for them to get their shit together. And if it's up to them, though, you'll be waiting for the rest of your life. And Spirit don't want you to waste the rest of your life waiting for somebody who don't know what the fuck they want to do and keeps going the wrong way. You value yourself enough to nourish your body, mind, and soul is your affirmation, or you should. You bloom if you take time to water yourself. You will heal when you take time to release these emotions. When you start to really connect with your emotions again and release what's not necessarily for you to, like release those emotions that you are holding on to, whatever it is, resentment, anger, frustration, whatever it is, those emotions need to be released from you. All right. Water yourself, love yourself, and nurture yourself, and give yourself the love you deserve. All right. I accept what my soul has been telling me, and I make peace with it. Accept what your spirit guides are telling you, or your spirit self is telling you, and just make peace with this. All right. Let go of the resentment and just make peace with it. It was their decision to make. And it's sad that they couldn't make the decision this lifetime to be in this union with you again. And it's their loss in the end. But it's not for you to suffer in silence or to hurt anymore. It's for you to heal, to learn from the experience, block out any unwanted feelings or release any unwanted emotions towards this person. And, get out of your own way. Get back to living your life again is what I want to say. It all begins and ends in your mind. What you give power to has power over you if you allow it. If you give it power, it has power over you. If you don't give it no energy, it don't have no power over you. So they want you to stop giving it your energy and give it back to yourself so they have no power over you. All right? Love and light, you guys. Best wishes. Namaste.